Hello everybody, my name is Bob and Fickle and we are back with a different game. This time you may notice this is not Subterranean Mines of Titan, and the reason for that is that I want to have a second series going, maybe not daily, maybe every couple days or something like that, aside from the main series, where we try out different games that are either new releases or just games in my Steam library that I either haven't paid enough attention to or I've played before and want to show off on the channel. And the idea is that by looking at these games, we will be able to figure out what we want our next actual series to be, because at some point, Subterranean Mines of Titan will end, I will beat that game, and we'll want to move on to another main series. And so this will be a series that goes in parallel, where we try out different games, figure out what we want to play, and just kind of talk about these different games that I've either played before and think would be interesting to show off, or have never played before that have just been sitting in my Steam library or my wish list. As I'm going to be showing on screen here, my Steam library and my wish list are quite robust at this point. They are quite extensive, and I have not played the majority of games that are on there, or I've played certain games a lot and think it would be cool to show them off. So, without further ado, this is Path of Achra. My understanding is that this is a roguelike dungeon crawler game. That's the type of game that I like quite a bit. And so without any further ado, we are going to jump right in here. So let's go ahead and jump into the path. Okay, so it looks like we can pick between... this is early access, by the way, I should mention that. This looks like our race. So we can be a citizen of Mountain Temple Lands, which practices an empowering ritual of attunement, or a wanderer of the Eastern Desert guided by a loyal woody beast. Can we change our items, or... Okay, do we have, like... Are we, like... Okay, so this changes our... god. So we can either be the god of discipline, and we can see that there's a bunch of other stuff here that we can... Okay, so we're combining our culture, our class, and our religion. So this is our class, and that's going to change our gear. I get it now. And this is our culture. So if we're... This is speed 4, speed 5, slightly lower will, resist slash. This is kind of tankier. We get a familiar... Sure, we'll do this. We'll play a warrior. And we'll worship the god of... discipline and cosmic sanctity, Asham. So that gives us some strength, some dexterity, and some willpower. And we can pray to apply 3 grace. Grace gives some damage resistance and deals astral damage. And we'll have, you can see, bronze helm, chestplate, arm guards, girdle. Yeah, this looks good. View powers and prestige classes that can be selected on the path. Okay, nope, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff there. We'll figure that out. Possible treasures, a lot of stuff here. I like games like this where there's like a bunch of stuff that you can uncover. But let's just dive right in. Praise Asham. Against the ocean's rumbling heart, the obscenity of the towers, the wilderness murmur of domination, and the yelping enemies of the boundless dark, praise Asham. Cool. Your journey begins. Press tab/right click to perform auto moves, and purple glowing hands let you acquire new powers. Your glory rises. We're playing a warrior. So we're going to grab, let's see. Yeah, we'll just grab strength. That seems reasonable. So this is our friend, Tugar, an ally familiar. Oh my god. This is a blink beast, which is why it teleported. That's cool. P, learn and level up new powers. Wait, we can do this right now? Acquire powers from the 3 elements. We have 10 points available. Okay, let's kill this monster first. All right, off it went. And then let's see what powers we can buy. Do we already have this? Oh no, we would have to learn it. Okay, this is just selecting which one we want to learn. So we could get more armor and plus 20 armor from each worn armor, and we get a little extra encumbrance. Again, this is my first time, so I don't really know what like is good or what the meta is or anything like that. Learn a new random power. Let's get heavyweight. If we had, that would be good if we had a shield. This is good for small weapons. This is good for, like, punching. Is there anything good for two-handed weapons? On step/initial attack, perform a number of extra attacks against an adjacent enemy. That seems good. On standstill, if two-handing. Okay, let's try this. We'll try to do a two-handed build. Fire element, lightning element, toxic, it looks like. This looks like necromancy, ice, astral. Deal astral damage to target, psychic element, life element. This might be good. There might be like a healing ability. Apply entangle to yourself and adjacent enemies. Yeah, okay, so, and then we could get life chant, right? Sure. So that's going to increase our max life. Great, so now we've got a bunch of, new skills. We could learn prestige classes. Champion. Requires 25 points in martial. Okay, cool. And if we do this, so this is a prayer. It looks like we have 2 out of 3 charges, and it'll heal us. We've got our friend here, killing that plague beast. Oh, God. Okay, so that moves us right to the exit. So there must not be any enemies left on this floor. Poise? 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 Oh, I see. S just means stand in place and gain your, like, battle stance. So yeah, we can go to the next floor. Let's do it. Here we are. We've got a hobgoblin. That shouldn't be any problem for us. Take it out. Nice and easy. We leveled up. This time, let's grab dexterity. And we're looking for a two-handed weapon. We'll just slaughter all these guys. I feel like we're definitely strong enough to take these guys out. And our little beast here is doing fine as well. It looks like there's a treasure up here. Let's get that. Bone Pacarna. How do we use that? Okay, I pressed I, assuming that's the inventory button, and it does seem to be. We're currently using a spatha. I could put that in my bag. Okay, so now I've got... Is this any chance it's a two-handed weapon? Hard to say. Oh, wear as armor. Let's put that in our bag, too. +1 encumbrance, +1 inflexibility. Upon dealing physical damage, apply 2 bleed to the target. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so if we wear... Oh, I see. So that's like a armor piece. That's cool. So we can keep that. Keep that. And so we lost 20 armor, and in return, we got 15 armor and a chance to apply bleed. Cool. You gaze upon the dune sea. There are wide footprints in the dust. You see an altar lit with sickly green flames. I don't understand what this means. Okay, it looks like I can pick a way to go. All right, understood. And it'll tell me what the rewards are for each, and maybe enemies that I might face. So this I could get resist psychic and add repulsion on self, which deals psychic damage when I'm attacked. Or we could get this dread helm. On attack, perform a hit against one enemy at any range. Hit damage equals 25% of your main hand. This hit bypasses all defense and uses your main hand damage type. Okay. That seems good. And it's 30 armor on the helmet. If we check our inventory, our current... Oh, it's actually better than our... Our current helmet is better than that. 70 armor on the chest. This is 10 armor. We'll go with the helmet. I think that seems good, so we'll go here. We leveled up again. Strength. Okay, that was pretty easy. Still pretty easy. There's a reward here. Oh, we leveled up again. Strength. Wow, I don't really need to do anything. My little beastie here is kind of just doing all the work. Dreadhelm. Cool. Are we going to actually use this? We need to decide. Yeah, we are. We'll use it. Nice. It looks really cool, which is exactly what we're trying to get out of it, so that's great. This is telling us our poise. I'm sure that's important for some reason. Okay, again, we get to choose. Gives us some resistances, lowered armor. 50% of damage dealt is dealt on dealing fire damage. We don't really deal fire damage. Oh, let's do this one. There's like way more stuff here. This gives us like a lightning attack, some resistances, and a charm. A chakram. This chakram kind of sucks because it's going to teleport enemies around. So we probably won't get that. And I didn't see anything else here, because like this is going to be our pants, and we have bronze pants. That's just all this going to lower our armor. Where does this go? Whatever, let's give it a try. Maybe we'll even just end up with more experience. Okay, we've got a teleporter, which we'll take down. We've got a green worm here. That actually looks kind of strong. And all these tiles that are highlighted, I imagine are tiles we don't want to walk into. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Good thing is our ally can just kind of do everything by itself. So we'll just kill all of our enemies, no problem. We'll wait for those fires to go away, and that was that. Our ally here is still at basically full hit points. At some point, we might want to heal him up. I'm not sure how we would do that. We could use this to heal. Okay, that heals both of us. We're at max, and we'll get a new one as soon as we enter a new area. We've got a Mud Wretch. Okay, and I think the damage that happened there was an effect of our... Is there a way we can check? We block, we rend, we attack. Okay, I guess Tugar must have just finished it off. I thought maybe our helmet finished it off, but nope. Alright. Is this the level that's going to have all the gear? Okay, nope. Still cruising so far, no problems. Health is good. We're back to full prayers. Our ally is also good. He's at full health. Gonna stay out of those dangerous squares. Dexterity. Nice. Too easy. On to the next. We've got a worm. I can't... Oh, those are void squares. Okay, I'm in a bad place. Luckily, our ally can just handle all of this. Great, great. Good job, Tugar. You're a real beast. We'll go ahead and heal up. Keep going. The golden litter is raised. Shimmering light, strange heat. Huh. So we've got a blink beast, so that's going to teleport on us. There it is. It's dead. I don't know how we killed it, but we did. The golden litter. I guess we want to take that guy out. Something is happening here. I've taken a little damage. There's a golden wretch here. Let's kill that. It's at full HP. We're still okay right now. It's still at full... Let's take out this litter first, actually. I'm regenerating life as we fight, so we should be able to finish this off. So this guy is summoning these things, so we just need to kill this guy. Too easy. Strength. Now we can finish that off. Great. Great, great, great. Hemlock Sash. So we'll get all this loot. That's the Chakram, the Vonder. Robe of the Cosmos. So this would go for our pants, so we'd, again, lose a bunch of armor. This could be... Can we double-hand this? No, we can't double-hand this. We could actually two-hand this. which could be good. But again, it teleports people, and we don't really want that. Let's level up a bit. I think we could level this up. Costs 2 to level up. Per skill level, plus 50, plus 5 from all healing. On game turn / prayer, if enemies live, heal yourself. Oh, okay, so this is just a heal if there are enemies on the map. Let's level this up. And we'll level this up too. And we'll level it up again. All right. Great. I don't really know what's going on, but we're doing pretty well. We just passed through the green tower, which means we're the best at the game. Dune C, we could get some gloves, which we don't really care about. Or a death staff. Man, where are, like, the big two-handed swords? I guess we'll go for the gloves. So this guy's going to make a 6. So we are starting to encounter enemies who are going to do stuff to us besides just physical damage. We have pretty good regeneration, though. I think we're going to need to heal our mount here, our ally, because he's been very helpful for us. Now we're starting to take some damage. We'll heal again. Okay, so we died there. Encounter the inevitable moment. You won 8 glory. Killed by a spore beast upon a dune sea. Sequel of the Okay, so the issue there was we didn't have poison resistance. We unlocked the worm, which is a new god. We unlocked a new something. Looks like a new class. Attune stacks by 20%. We get 5 attune on entrance versus... Okay, we're going to try this culture this time. I think we're going to... Or maybe we'll try this. Yeah, this seems good. So on prayer, if there are enemies that are alive, we don't want to prayer if there are any enemies that are alive. So this is a magic fighter. Despises the act of prayer during combat. Okay, that makes sense. And then apply 2 blood rage to yourself on entrance. Apply 3 grace to yourself. We don't want this one because then we'd be praying in combat, which we don't want to do. Prayers would deal psychic damage to yourself and enemies. On enemy step / enemy attack, if the first prayer is not fully charged, apply 3 corrosion to the target. If the target has corrosion, deal psychic damage to the target and heal yourself. That seems good. So in order to play this effectively, we want to corrode people if we can. But do we lose the healing prayer? Because the healing prayer is pretty good. Let's stick with this god for now. We might try the other god out later. All right, here we go. For this build, let's go strength again. It's just us now. We don't have a familiar, and this is a way harder starting level than we've seen before. So we could heal, but we don't want to because it will deal damage to us. 75% of our life. Oh god. We're doing okay. I don't know how we're doing AoE, because we definitely are doing AoE. Oh, attacks area if two-handing requires empty offhand. We do have an empty offhand, so we are doing that. We should also actually, speaking of, let's get this. Perform a number of extra attacks against an adjacent enemy. Apply poise yourself on standstill. I wonder if this adjacent attack stacks with the one that we get from our class. Let's find out. I also want this standstill one. Stand ground. We're not going to get heavyweight this time. I think that's fine for now. Okay, so I can just stand still and do a bunch of stuff now. Great. Great, great, great. Still full HP. We'll go strength again. So, I guess standing still includes attacking while in the same position. So yeah, we're just like carving people up in AoE. That's pretty good. On to the next. We'll grab... You know what? We're just going to go strength. I mean, we're just going to be super strong. We're going to tear people apart. Yeah, chopping them up. Deal an instance of 1,000+ damage. That means we're doing something right, okay? The fact that we just got that, that means we're doing something right. Ragnarap. Hemlock Sash. I think we've gotten that one before. Ragnarap. +5 armor, +1 encumbrance, 0 inflexibility, and gives us some resistances, which is pretty nice. So we'll lose some armor, but I think it's worth it for the resistances. Yeah. On dealing ice damage. We don't deal ice damage, though. So that's kind of wasted. Is losing 10 armor worth it for the resistances? I'm going to assume so. Let's also grab another ability here. I think we want... Life Chant again. On game turn or prayer, I assume that slashes or. If enemies live, heal yourself. Heal equals 50 times skill level. So, yeah. We'll grab that. And continue on. Okay. Ooh, this looks cool. Achra Axe. 200 fire. Oh, yeah. This is exactly what I want. I don't even care about looking at the other one. I mean, we're still going to... Oh, my God. Where were these last game? Okay. This gives us a bunch of resistances, and it's AoE, and we get 10 armor per point of strength. And it does 200 slashing damage. Oh, and this one is on killing an enemy, heal yourself and perform 3 extra attacks. Ooh, and these are good. Wow, I'm glad I did check. Okay, this one we don't care about, because it's like a little lightning-y wand thing, so who cares about that? Wow. Oh, and then this one is on dealing fire damage if two-handing. 200% of the damage is dealt again as astral to an adjacent enemy. I think, honestly, the best one here is this one, because it's got the 200 slash. It gives us 10 armor per point of strength, and we've been getting a bunch of strength. Oh, and we need if two-handing, per empty armor slot, 10 armor per point of strength. So that requires having empty armor slots. But we do get a bunch of resistances. We're still getting that 200 slash. Versus this, which does have some AoE, but then... Whoops. This one also has AoE. So we're going to go this way, and then we'll figure out what we want to do. Very cool. All right, we got a guy here. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. 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 All right. Nice. Oh, something happened. We applied a tune, maybe, which is good for us for reasons. Per stack, plus 10 hit, 20 armor, 1% damage dealt. How's an easy level? Strength. Chop, chop, chop. You think after seeing all of their friends just get utterly eviscerated, they would give up, but I guess not. Okay, that's one of the axes that we were promised. Bone skirt, red axe. Okay, let's see what we got here. The bone skirt has way more armor, and it's going to do dealing blood damage. 50% of the damage is dealt again as death damage. So, whoops. So we're going to... I keep right-clicking. That's what I'm used to. We'll wear that as armor. I think we got to use this one because of the resistances. And then per empty armor slot, plus 10 armor per point of strength. So we're going to get... I think if we equip this... Our armor right now is 258. If we equip this... 348, because we've got empty arms. And so for that, we're getting 90 armor, right? Or something like that, because we have 9 times 10 per empty armor slot. Honestly, let's take this off too. This should increase our armor even more. So our armor's at 348 right now. 429. Is this doing anything for us? Yeah, this one actually is pretty good. So we'll keep that one. But yeah, now we have 429 armor, and we're rocking 10% of like everything resistance, and we have the AoE. So that seems really good. This one also seems pretty good. Performing 3 attacks against random adjacent enemies seems insane, and the heal for 5 times your strength seems really good. Maybe if we are in a situation where we need to heal, we can switch to this in combat. Let's also look at our superpowers. We have 2 points available. That's not enough to level anything right now. Oh, and these are like our passive effects. So this is actually good to go over. If we need to find a way to deal blood damage. There is a blood element here. On attack, deal 15 slash damage to yourself. Deal blood damage to adjacent units. Self-damage is unaffected by resistances. The problem with dealing damage to ourselves is that we don't want to deal damage to ourselves. Okay, we will think about that later. Great. Feeling strong. Feeling strong. Bunch of resistances. This gives us another axe. We don't really need an axe right now. We have some pretty good axes already. These are some armor options. 40 armor. Resist fire. Resist astral. Apply Scorch to the attacker. Deal on shrug off. I don't know how often we shrug things off. But it gives us increased fire resistance. Apply Scorch. Per stack, deal 10 fire damage. I don't really think we need this. Green Tower. Lightning Staff. Robe of Gore. Resist blood 30. On dealing damage to an ally, or on self-damage, apply 3 bleed to 1 enemy. Now, Swift Blade. Also no. Okay, so what do we actually care about here? We could get this helmet. On being healed, apply Inflame. Let's go for something we think we can do relatively easily. We don't want to fight these... I mean, we could fight the green worms. Let's go... Is this armor any good? Robe of Gore? No, I mean, it does... Yeah. Let's go here. And deal damage. We're also dealing damage to things that are far away from us for reasons. I don't know what those reasons are, but we take those. Alright, on to the next. I think strength. See, normally this might be scary, but in fact, it won't be, because we can just tear all of these guys to pieces. Oh, they have ranged attacks. Oh, they killed themselves. Hitting us. What effect is it that we have? You shrug off the attack, you apply 3 blind, you hit. I don't know why we're hitting, though. Penetrates your armor, hits you, pierces you, you apply blind, you hit. We're hitting them somehow. Just real quick, how are we hitting them? I just have no idea. On being attacked, perform a 50 damage hit against the attacker. Great. Oh, and actually that said some other stuff, too. On prayer, if enemies live. Okay, yeah, that's great. Die. Die some more. Die again. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Wait, this is not a cleared level, is it? Oh, it is, okay. I wonder if these guys are going to shoot at me. That would be their mistake. Ahahaha, what fools. Cool. Oh, we got the thing that we don't care about, that axe. Again. Meh. Unimpressive. I want to make sure I didn't accidentally unequip anything there. Yeah, no, okay. Great. Still at max health. We can go here and get some pants that we don't care about. We can go here. Resist poison 25 would actually be pretty good. It's a staff, though, so that would replace what we're wearing. This deals blunt damage, does an AoE, gives us ice resistance, and 50% of the damage is dealt against ice. It's still not as good as our weapon. Brazen Eye. It's a weapon. It counts as bare fist. It does psychic damage and gives us repulsion. Nope. Blight Gauntlets, 35 armor. That's actually pretty good. Resist slash and resist death, 10%. On dealing physical, apply 2 doom. And then doom per stack dealt 5 damage on being attacked. That's kind of interesting. We got a sword here. Meh. Of these... Oh, did we look at this one? Helmet, 10 armor. On apply freeze, apply doom. I think we'll go here, and maybe we'll try out those gauntlets. At some point, I should probably get something besides strength, but I think we're going to get strength. Because that's also boosting up our armor. Our armor now is 691. That's a lot of armor. And then if we look at our resistances, roughly 27%. Psychic and Astral are weak points for us, so we'll want to avoid enemies that do Psychic and Astral. Die. So this guy's got some slash resist. One thing that we want to do is we want to try to branch our weapon damage into, like, other elemental paths. So there are some of these that, like, on dealing physical, apply freeze. So we might want to look for that sort of thing. Just kill everything that comes anywhere near us. Too easy. Our health is not budging, so I think we're fine. Probably because of all the armor we have. There are a lot of mechanics going on that I don't fully understand, but this feels like one of the games where you can kind of get your build to be pretty crazy. I wonder if Will gives us passive resistances, because if so, we might start thinking about that. Cool. These guys have some armor and stuff, but not enough to matter. Talwar. Blight Gauntlets. Okay, let's decide if we want to wear these gauntlets. On dealing physical damage, apply Doom, and those deal death damage when they're attacked. So we'll lose... Whoops. We'll lose armor if we do this. Oh, but not that much. So, yeah, and now we've broken into death. So, oh, we're encumbered. Because your encumbrance is higher than your strength. Yeah, our encumbrance is pretty high, huh? That just means we need more strength. So yeah, we'll just try to get more strength. Is there anything that can lower our encumbrance? +2 encumbrance. +1 encumbrance. We could also just level up the abilities we already have. Let's boost up our self-heal. Can we break into blood at all? Summon a hobgoblin? No. Deal damage to yourself. Apply bleed to yourself. +50 max life. On game turn. Yeah, this is what we want. On game turn, if enemies live, deal blood damage to all units in a 3-tile range. We'll get that. Okay, and what that's actually going to work with our pants, because on dealing blood damage, 50% of the damage is dealt again as death damage. So that seems good. We're starting to look kind of badass. Violet Tower. Bunch of gear. Robe. That we don't care about. Resist blood 25. This is a mask. On being attacked, apply 2 bleed to the attacker and heal yourself. That seems quite good. Okay, we'll go this way. And there's like a big, scary firebird. We should have some amount of fire resist, 10%, so I'm sure that'll be enough. Oh, hey. Hey, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, it might not be enough. It might not be enough. We can't pray, because that'll hurt us. Okay, we're at 2. We were saved by our deity. So these are like serious fire guys. Firebird transforms you into flame, you die. Okay. Well. That is that. Cool. So I think we're probably going to call it there. That was just like a taste of this game to try to get a feel for it, see if it's something we might want to play more. So let me know what you guys think. That is Path of Achra. It is currently in early access on Steam. And yeah, that was pretty interesting. I do like games like this. It's definitely, I would say, mechanically simpler than most roguelikes that I've played before, but I think in terms of like build complexity, it probably has some pretty complex builds you can do. I just want to take a quick look at the feats section here. Feats achieved. None? None. We haven't achieved any feats. So there are all these different feats, it looks like, that are in the game. So that could be cool to explore. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.